Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are back tonight with more of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And tonight we're going to be beginning what I believe is the final chapter of the Golden Wildfire route. And the previous chapter ended with Shez attacking Byleth all of a sudden, presumably under the control of Arvel. So yeah, this time we'll see what's going on with that. Lurking, thanks to the lurk, Shion. Hope you have fun with your Fire Emblem Warriors game. Anyway, so yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's begin. Golden Wildfire, the Hour of Vengeance.
The Hour of Vengeance.
Oh, right, I keep forgetting someone actually reads that out loud.
It's over! Oh, how I've waited for this day. The day that I kill you! Run away while you can. You're free to try, but you won't get away from me that easily. I'll carve out your monstrous heart and put an end to the beast dwelling within. Your destruction is everything I've ever fought for.
Our two favorite mercenaries were supposed to be leading the charge. So where are they?
You're not going like this, Claude.
It's strange that we haven't heard from them yet. I can't imagine they'd fall for a kingdom ambush, but...
We have a problem, Your Majesty. A group of mysterious mages has appeared just ahead. It looks like they're preparing to intercept us.
Mysterious mages?
Are we dealing with those who slither in the dark again? What objective could they possibly be pursuing now?
Not a clue, but we should hurry. If it's a fight they want, we don't have much choice but to oblige them.
Your Majesty, I've spotted the mercenaries among the enemy force. And they appear to be fighting each other. I don't know the details, but it seems as though our commander attacked the Ashen Demon.
What? Don't tell me. Have our fears come to pass? Was our friend truly part of those who slither in the dark all this time?
It's too soon to say for sure. We know the enemy is capable of both controlling and impersonating people.
He's right. Back at the academy, the person we thought was Tomas was really Solin all along. So for all we know, our friend could actually be somewhere else entirely.
Whatever the case, we have to keep going after Dimitri. That'll take us right through where the two of them were sighted. We'll drive off those fiends, try to grab our friend or whoever's impersonating them, and figure out what's going on afterwards. We can afford to do that, right?
We can't afford not to. It would be an unspeakable loss if we slew the alleged imposter, only to learn we had inadvertently killed our friend.
Then it's settled. We'll stop them and get to the bottom of this.
Victory conditions. Oh, goodness. Gotta defeat Luna. Okay. Defeat conditions. Kanako is routed. Got it. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not getting a chance to level up anyone, so hopefully everyone will be okay. Let's see. Okay, Lysithea will be good. Hilda... Let's see if I can switch her out for someone else. Raphael would be good. Let's see who else might do it, though. Okay, yeah, let's take Petra.
I fight for my land of home.
Okay, let's switch Holst out as well. Might take Leonie. Let me see who else would be good. I feel like it's fitting to take Gerald for story reasons, so let's let him go.
I'll handle this.
Linhart. Okay, Claude can't go, so let's take Raphael.
Show you what I can do.
He can stay. Let's see if someone else besides Marianne can go. Thinking of taking Leonie. Yeah, let's take Leonie.
I've got this.
Okay, and that's everyone. So let's begin. Let's see. 800 enemies in 7 minutes. Alright, here we go.
I will hunt you until my dying breath. Get back here!
We need to get over to them now. Things won't end well if we don't put a stop to this.
Get to Luna before Kanako's routed. Okay. Probably means I need to... Probably means I need to get over there and take care of her before dealing with anything else, then.
We cannot proceed unless we eliminate those mages.
Let's see, where is she? Okay, we can't get to her yet, so we do need to fight our way through somehow. Alright, let's go.
See how those beasts crawl to the slaughter. Let me put you out of your misery, beasts. It's not over.
Okay, I can't get through there yet, so I do have to take out some other enemies, I guess. I can't! I have to get through there somehow. Okay, Raphael leveled up. That's nice.
Come on, snap out of it.
Amazing what a little bloodshed can do.
I tire of playing with you ingrates.
Okay, good.
Stay out of this. It does not concern you.
What's going on? This isn't like you at all. Okay, I guess you're not in a listening mood either.
Okay, let's see if there's someone else better for taking on her. Yes, okay. Then Gerald is the one that I'm going to play as.
Hang on, kid. I'm coming. Moving my own pace.
No, Gerald, what are you doing all the way over here? Why aren't you going after your... protect your daughter? Ugh.
Move us away from all of these foolish distractions!
Ah, shit.
What's that? Some kind of warping magic? They must have gone somewhere else.
This presents a problem. We need a group to pursue them while the rest of us fan out in case they warp again.
Why do you insist on interfering?
They're putting up more of a fight than I expected. Deploy the reserves.
Dang it, now where did she go?
Persistent words.
Oh, there they are. Dang it, I went the wrong way.
Warped again? Come on!
That mercenaries. No, it cannot be.
Not that one. This one.
We'll have to take out the ones before us if we hope to enter the stronghold.
I'll not permit this chance to slip away!
It seems Lady Adeline is pursuing Dimitri through the mountains.
Can't worry about that now.
Then we need to wrap this up and get over to them.
Easier said than done, Claude.
You're still chasing me? You certainly are tenacious.
What is the Federation army doing? This is our chance to capture him.
I could take a lesson from these persistents.
Dang it, they worked again, of course. Damn it!
I dislike ending things on a low note. As such, prepare
Dang, that's
to
a
die.
pretty good distance this time. Okay, let's forget it now. So let's forget how many enemies I defeat now. Either that or I should have just been doing it that way to begin with. Wait a minute. Let's see. I need someone that can take on that target.
I'm on it. No charge. I'm on it. No charge.
You can count on me. Begin.
Okay, yeah, let's take Petra.
We doing this or what?
Watch closely. Is it my turn?
Can't take much more of this.
The skies. We need to hurry or we're not gonna make it in time.
To beasts. I am undone.
That it though?
Now, let's arrest them and send them to the back. We'll be sure to question them later.
Federation. Okay.
You came for me, Gerald. Thank you.
You sound surprised, kid. I'm almost offended.
Okay, she retreated also. Defeat conditions have changed.
If I must wring the life from you by my own hand, then so be it.
Solon opened the gates to intercept. Defeat Solon. Okay.
The Sky Spirit watches over me. Begin.
Okay.
You're not getting away this time. I hope you're ready.
Try me, you witless beasts.
Ah, shit.
My sincerest apologies. The mercenary commander has escaped.
Well, that was quick. I don't know what's going on, but it can't be good.
This is your final hour, monster!
Don't consider clinging more dearly to what meager life remains to you. Every second you waste on me costs you 10 times more. What? I ought to be defeating them handily. How could I allow myself to be bested by such a despicable beast as this one? I need to get this flesh underground. So it's true. You really are from Shambhala.
Oh.
Forgive me for
No,
this, Solon. But without your sacrifice, this world can never be made clean.
Now that I did not expect.
Oh, great Zaharas, veil of night fluttering in the abyss. By the laws of creation, throw wide your infernal gates and swallow my foes.
So, you've come here to strike me down yourself. I thought you a smarter foe than that, Edelgard.
Really? You think you'll win this fight? The upper hand is clearly mine in this moment. All I have to do is buy some time.
So you say. Then I suppose I must...
Shoot. Hang on a minute. I'll pause the cutscene while I figure this out. There we go. What you missed was, Claude intervened in between Edelgard and Dimitri's fight. Anyway, let's continue.
I don't want to miss all the fun.
I wouldn't say no. So what do you want to do? This power, it's...
Okay. Got the Master Seal. And Petra leveled up.
For Bridget, I find strength to carry on.
And Leonie leveled up. That's good.
Keep pushing myself.
Alright. And Petra was the MVP.
There must be more to this.
It has been a long, long battle. My race wavers at the brink of extinction.
Wait a minute.
And so it falls upon me to reclaim this world, that what was stolen from my people might be theirs once more. Which is why I was born.
Oh.
Yes, I created you. The cycle of the world, the rehousing of souls. How desperately I sought this secret art. But it demanded precision. One defect, one essence wrongly transplanted, would lead to consequences most irreparable. I knew I must oversee the process myself in order to save my beloved people. When my consciousness first initialized, I was nothing. I remember the sound of water, of bubbles, the sound of a massive object slowly lurching along. I thought the noise would continue for eternity. But then, a change. Something gave way. The water began rushing rapidly. Pale shadows closed in around me.
Just a minute, I want to fix some things. Okay, that's good enough, I guess.
Amidst deafening sounds, I walked desperately in search of light. That was an unforeseen accident. I was sure all had been lost to the waters. It was fortunate I had created you, for you proved useful in a way I never expected. I am to become you. That's why I'm here. That's why I've been compelled to remove any obstacle in your way. Only by destroying the abomination inside the Ashen Demon can we bring salvation to the world. So you understand. Then return that body you two share to me. It pains me to do this to you, but alas, all was written from the beginning.
Well, that was the end of that chapter, so that wasn't the final chapter, but...
Into the chasm.
That was a short one, so we'll see what happens.
Where am I?
Stay where you are. It would be best if you refrained from bringing out any weapons as well.
Wait, Edelgard? Hold on. What are all three of you doing here?
I have the same question. It appears we've been swallowed up by some kind of strange magic.
That's the long and short of it. But isn't all of this your doing?
When we awoke, we found ourselves here, in this dark and ominous void.
Don't tell me you can't remember what happened. You suddenly transformed and started attacking your friends. Luckily, we managed to knock you out and capture you. But it wasn't long before you came to and escaped. I was told that you were acting like someone else entirely.
I guess that kinda rings a bell. The last thing I remember is Arval telling me to slay the Ashen Demon. At least, I think it was Arval.
Arval?
The voice in my head. We've known each other for a few years now. Sounds pretty out there, right? This is why I never mentioned it.
And you claim this Arval suddenly decided to turn on you.
I know how it sounds, but yeah. There are two things I can say for sure. The first is that Arval's magic is what dragged us all in here. And the second is that there's no one in my head anymore.
How can you be certain?
Because I don't feel them. At least, not in my mind. Arval's somewhere else now. Somewhere distant.
I don't mean for this to be an interrogation, but distant? From where? This story of yours is hardly convincing.
Well, you do seem to be your old self again. That, if nothing else, makes me want to believe what you're saying.
At the very least, I hope you know a way out of this fathomless prison.
About that, I know I said distant, but Arval's definitely here with us somewhere. If we can find them and figure out what magic they used on us, we might just be able to escape.
That sounds wildly optimistic.
It sure does. But considering we don't know a thing about this place, we might as well give it a shot.
In that case, let's begin looking around and see if we can't find any clues to where we are.
Zaharas. Temporarily parted ways with everyone but Claude. No sign of an exit. I wonder if the others have found anything. Listen to what everyone has to say, okay? What a terrible predicament we're in. I wonder what would happen if we never escaped. Claude isn't hiding anything from me, is he? I find it hard to trust him entirely. He's not, I promise. Besides, trusting him is the only option you've got right now.
Yes.
Well, at the very least, I doubt he would betray you, since you are his close friend. For now, let us explore this area and see if we can find any clues. Seems like Dimitri and Claude are in the middle of some kind of discussion.
Dimitri, we need to talk. I'm just gonna come out and say it. After the war, I'm going to abolish the Central Church and depose the Archbishop. The people of Fodlan have been shackled by this decrepit system for too long, and I'm ending it.
You're going to do away with the church?
That's right. Think about it. Who steals your freedom and gives you an endless list of duties and obligations simply because you have a crest? Who forces you and your friends into a bunch of unwanted marriages and positions of power? The church even forbids any official contact with outside regions. Not exactly great for Fargus, right? Being as close to Serang and Albinia as you are.
But to be clear, your quarrel is with the church, yes? Not with Fargus itself?
Exactly. We have nothing to gain by fighting you. And really, our enemy isn't the actual church so much as the people at the top who make all the decisions.
I understand where you're coming from, Claude. And on a personal level, I actually agree with you.
But as a king, you're opposed.
Yes, for 3 reasons. First, abolishing the church would deny the king's right to rule Fargus. Without one, the people will descend into chaos and war. Would you be able to take responsibility for such a thing once it came to pass? Second, recklessly discarding the church will only incite discord among the clergy and its supporters. And finally, a revolution of this nature will not only mean casualties among the common folk, but will endanger your own life as well.
Leaving the first 2 for a second, I have some serious issues with that last one. I'm glad you're concerned for my safety, but I can take care of myself.
But don't you see? The people you wish to depose are human, just as you are. No matter what ingenious scheme you come up with, or how careful you try to be, they will suffer. And their vengeance will eventually find you, no matter how hard you try to stave it off. I know full well the guilt that accompanies such actions, and the retribution they provoke.
Everyone has to deal with the consequences of their decisions. If you let it rule you, Fodlan never changes. And if it doesn't change, it'll just fall apart.
But not taking the time to look where you're going will only lead you to stumble and fall. And if there are those who would be hurt by this, I consider it my duty to help them.
There you go, trying to save everyone again. You really are too good for me.
To be honest, I'm jealous of how you're not burdened with the same restrictions.
In the world I'm trying to create, you wouldn't be burdened by them either. You could even... No, forget that. I'm serious about what I said, though. And I really do admire how you want to save everyone. Honestly, if you weren't a king, I think we could have been friends.
I feel much the same. Had I joined with you, I might have been able to see a different vision of Fodlan.
Okay, now we talk to... let's talk to Claude, I guess. Oh, what? What is this thing? I'm sensing some kind of weird power coming from it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. We need to use anything we can get our hands on. In Zalrash, you can interact with mysterious distortions to make use of all facility functions. Okay, but I want to talk to Claude first. I'm at a real loss here. What do you think, Luna? Any flashes of inspiration about where we are?
Well, I'm stumped.
Actually, I have a feeling I already know the answer. Oh boy, things are not looking up. Try not to worry. I'm sure we'll find a way out if we work together.
Oh boy.
I hope you're right, because even I don't know what to do here. I'm sure our friends are worried about our little disappearing act. We need to get back as soon as possible. On the bright side, we're trapped with the 2 most stubborn people on the planet. I'm sure we can get through this if we work together.
I wonder...
It is strange to fight alongside those who would otherwise be my mortal enemies. However, we have no choice but to cooperate. I shall do what I can to help. It's actually nice having such a formidable foe on our side, even if it's temporary. Yes, we have a truce until we can make our escape, so I am at your service. I am quite skilled at anything requiring physical strength. I must return to my compatriots as soon as possible. Let us see what we can find around here. Looks like Edelgard and Claude are having a chat. Can't tell if it's a pleasant one or not.
I have to say, this isn't how I imagined Fodlan's 3 most powerful leaders would be coming together.
Indeed. I hesitate to even consider the look on Hubert's face right now.
I don't think anyone's too worried about me, though. Vanishing without a word is kind of what I do. Even now that I'm the king of the Federation, it looks like I'm as unreliable as ever.
Or perhaps it's the opposite, and your people think you reliable precisely because you always return. It must be nice having friends you can depend on to handle important matters in your absence.
And it must feel lousy to realize no one wants to do your job, Edelgard.
I'm glad to see your tongue remains as agile as ever. Let's try moving our feet instead, shall we?
Hey, I can do both if you want. It's definitely not an either-or kind of situation. So, Edelgard, say the 4 of us get out of here in one piece. What are you planning to do about Dimitri? Maybe we should join forces and take him on together.
You're such a bore sometimes, Claude. And is that a serious proposal?
Well, I suppose it would be easier for me if the kingdom stuck around. After all, I get the feeling that if we divide Fodlan between the Empire and the Federation, I'll be the one holding the short end of that stick. Our goal is to deal with Rhea and the Central Church, not to unify Fodlan.
You never have been one to mince words, have you? Well then, allow me to match your honesty. It would be more convenient for me if the kingdom ceased to exist. The Central Church has a much closer relationship with Fargus than with the other regions. Even were we to capture the Archbishop and force her to dismantle the upper echelons of the Church, it wouldn't be enough. The roots of that organization run deep.
Hold on. You're just looking to capture Rhea? You're not gonna, get rid of her?
Is it not enough to subdue a foe and remove them from power?
I'm just surprised. I would have expected you to be more thorough.
And here I thought you wanted to pursue a peaceful solution.
Hey, give me some credit. If I didn't like to rock the boat, Lester would have been swallowed up by the Empire ages ago. I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones. I won't go into details, but I'm definitely fighting to make them a reality.
All that, and you're not planning to enlighten me? Unreliable and stingy. I, for one, have no qualms with telling you my ambitions. I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
Just Fodlan, huh?
Come again?
Hey, don't get me wrong. That's a goal I can get behind. That's why we're working together. But I'd be grateful if my own ambitions can be fulfilled at the end of your path of conquest.
I'd like to believe that is possible. At least for now, we can work together to achieve a common goal. And perhaps someday our pact will become a more permanent one. I hope so, at any rate.
Same here. But before that, we need to find a way out of this place.
Guess I should check out that distortion. Okay, let's see. Funny she says irrational when she's the one to decide that war is her first and only option. That's true. And welcome to the stream, Reen. How you doing tonight?
Not gonna forget this.
I bet this'll come in handy.
I am capable of so much more.
Going to my sister's place for dinner. Sounds good. Hope you have a good time.
Getting stronger.
I had this power within me all the while?
I had this talent hidden away? I'll put this to good use. Can't wait to see it in action.
I'll come back to this in a moment.
This power will help me soar.
There must be more to this.
Hope this is good for something.
Oh, look at that.
I work to grow.
This will help everyone out.
Okay, that's all I can do for now. So let's hope this will be good enough. Mysterio. Well, let me save before I do this. Okay, now let's go embark. A mysterious expanse lies before you. Go deeper. Oh well, it would've let me save first anyway. Okay.
Yeesh. You can't tell forward from back in here. Let's try over that way, maybe?
Good idea. It seems different from the rest of the void. Look out!
So it failed. Has my skill degraded that sharply over the years?
Arval.
I have been searching for you. And look what you brought me. The three who fancy themselves sovereigns, ruling over that abomination's wretched spawn. What unexpected luck. I do hope you are all prepared to face death this day.
So this is Arval, is it? Undo this sorcery and return us from whence we came, demon.
Oh, I do not think that will be happening. But even if I desired to accede to your wishes, the great forbidden spell of Zaharas is a one-way journey. None can escape this eternal darkness.
I vote we kill this thing and see what happens. Who's with me?
Something tells me they wouldn't lay this trap, only to suffer the same fate as us. If this being can free themselves from this void, it stands to reason that so too can we.
Then try cutting me down if you like. Sadly, what you see before you is but an illusion. I have a task to fulfill, and once it is accomplished, I shall leave this place alone.
Arval, wait! What task are you talking about? Why did you use me? What are you trying to do here?
Ah, but you are mistaken. I am not Arval. My name is Epimenides, an ordinary man who vowed to kill the beast which set the earth ablaze. Do you not comprehend my purpose? I must save this world and its true people. That is why I chose to pass my consciousness down through the ages. And you are the vessel for that consciousness.
What does that mean?
Victory conditions. Defeat Epimenides. Defeat conditions. All allies are routed. Okay, so it's just me and the three leaders. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Okay, I can't do anything for those two, just Luna and Claude. So let me see. Need to check out that new shield I got. Nullify cavalry effect. Yeah, why not? Okay, 1,000 enemies in 8 minutes, okay. And who can I control? Let me see. Okay, I control all of them. Not that I know how to play as Edelgard or Dimitri, but we'll see how I do.
I don't know what's going on, but I do know whoever that is needs to be stopped.
And how far are you willing to go? Will you cut down your own friends to reach me?
A phantom of Hubert appeared alongside other phantoms. Defeat the Phantom Hubert and the other phantoms. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, I'll start with Dedu. Oh gosh, this is gonna be rough.
I've got this.
Edelgard can go after. Go after, I guess, Hilda.
They must learn who they're up against.
Dimitri can go against Hubert.
We must strive to perform to the best of.
And I guess Claude can go after Hilda.
Let's see how this
So
goes.
I know it's gonna be rough on her, but I don't know. Anyway.
Hubert? No. It must be a double.
If so, it's completely indistinguishable from the real thing. This is vile sorcery indeed.
God, no! Don't do this! I can't believe you would hurt me.
This is harder than I thought. I mean, how do we know for sure they're not real?
Why are you consulting with the enemy? Dimitri is right where you want him.
Why are you... No. This is a deception. The man I know would never raise a weapon at me.
The Emperor is before you. Deal the killing blow.
You can't fool me. If it were really you, you'd understand.
Their screams are so real.
Defeat the Phantom Hubert and the other phantoms.
There. It's done. But steel yourselves. Don't know who will confront next.
Are we being warped away? No. Space itself is distorting around us.
Oh, okay.
Our surroundings have changed.
This place is so twisted you can't even tell where you are.
Aren't you sad for your comrades, murderers? There it is. There is your rage.
Phantoms of Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude appeared.
I can spot one fake, but how do I tell which Edelgard and Dimitri are on my side?
Perhaps each of us should take on their own double to prevent confusion.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Edelgard.
That's not a bad idea.
Mission start. Defeat the Phantom, Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude. Alright.
This darkness is a mirror for the soul. And once a soul is imprisoned here, it is
okay, I can't take
severed
Dimitri.
From the real world.
So let me go after a different one.
How much easier our task will be with the two of us. A nice thought, yes. But I'm sad to say I failed to trust even myself.
Why are you helping the Emperor, you wretch? If you mourn your friends, avenge them! It's a blessing I get to face you. There is truly no one I more desire to end.
Stop playing the kind soul. Everything we've ever wanted is before us, ripe for the taking. If you're really me, then you already know why I'm doing this. I don't like leaving my fate up to luck.
I can't say it's pleasant watching my own death.
Still improving. Show me what you're capable of.
I feel like I just slew my twin brother.
Amusing.
Here it comes! You're done!
Amusing.
It's not over.
Is that it?
Not bad.
Alright. That's
Illusion
it
or
for
no,
them.
I must thank our adversary for letting me experience that.
Main mission successful. Defeat the Phantom, Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude.
So it would seem.
At least now we're certain they're not real. We can cut them down without mercy.
Again? Please tell me we're gonna find that guy this time.
Luna and the others were warped through a hole in...
Let's get searching.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, but you four are a marvel. To think you are already adapting to this place.
Epimenides appeared. Okay. I'll just go straight for him then.
Now have the grace to lay down your lives and let the world you've torn apart heal.
Main mission start. Defeat Epimenides. Alright. Let's just have everyone go after him.
I've got this.
Ah, there you are. My partner in destiny.
You're not Arvel. And even if you were, I'd bite you all the same.
I must make haste.
Here it comes! You're done!
Unfortunate, but you are forcing my hand.
Epimenides conjured a Zaharos barrier. Phantoms of Luna and an ally appeared. Defeat the phantoms protecting Epimenides. Okay. Let's see.
Here I go.
Who can Edelgard take out? Nope. Okay, neither. Dimitri can go after her.
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Let's try
Claude. Can Claude go after the other one? I guess so.
Let's see
But I better help.
Let's try this.
Actually, that doesn't matter. I'll have Edelgard help.
No mistakes. They must learn who
Help
they're
Dimitri.
up
And I'll help Claude.
So even our mercenary friend gets a phantom. This is going to take all of us. Time to put up differences aside.
Destroying me will achieve nothing, for you will all still be trapped in this place.
Why does it have to be you? I don't want to fight you. Not often a gal gets to fight herself. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Okay, I hate this. It even thinks like me. Nice shot.
Aren't getting through. What's going on?
None can stand before us.
It's not over.
It seems I'm forced to do this myself. So be it. Come at me if you dare.
Epimenides dispelled the Zaharos barrier.
Our adversary has finally run out of tricks. Time to finish this.
I'll take you all on.
For any kind of isn't enough. How much more must I sacrifice? This isn't over.
Stage complete.
Be gone with you! The cycle of this world must be protected! You fool! Why must you resist me so?
You know my reason. The tomorrow we're fighting for. You are to me!
It's incredible. Just how strong you've become.
Arval.
You have grown more than I ever thought possible. And yet... I've never felt more alone.
I won't let myself stop here.
Karate, a hero's relic tuned to the crest of Timethios, allows the matching crest bearer to use Dark Spike's T when wielding it.
Looks like we made it out in one piece.
Are you sure about that? I still have no idea what's going on.
Arval, or Epimenides, I suppose, has vanished, and we've been returned to where we started. Perhaps we should just consider this a victory. An ironic one, as we achieved it by working together.
Fair enough. So, what happens now?
I can't speak for Edelgard, but I'm not exactly itching to fight you. Whatever's in store for us, let's say we just call a truce for now.
Happy New Year's Eve. Yep, same to you, Soup. Glad you could join us tonight.
I wouldn't have been able to return here had it not been for your assistance, as well as Claude's. Letting you walk away may not be the soundest of tactics, but at this point I see no other option.
Agreed. Let's consider all debts paid.
But just to be clear, I crushed you once, and I can do so again.
Surely this isn't the end of the game. I don't know. I feel like that fight against Epimenides was too easy. I don't know if that means I was over-leveled or what,
Right.
but...
I gotta admit, I never saw any of this coming.
And we don't know what's happened to Arval. So...
In truth, I can't say I much expected any of this.
Still, it got us talking again, and that's gotta be worth something.
So I guess we'll see what happens.
Well, I should be off. I hope we can do this again sometime. The speaking part, anyway.
In that case, I will depart as well. I'm sure everyone must be quite concerned for me by now.
See you both on the other side of this war. Well, my friend, are you ready to get out of here?
That's a good question.
We still have one more enemy to deal with before all of this can end.
Okay.
Archbishop Rhea awaits.
Yep, still gotta take care of Rhea. That's fine with me. Alright. Golden Wildfire.
Golden Wildfire.
Oh, yeah.
Field of Beginnings. The Federation successfully aids the Imperial Army, and together they pursue the Kingdom and Church forces. However, Claude's sole aim is to eliminate Archbishop Rhea. While Edelgard contends with the Royal Army, Claude and his forces go after the Church. In their pursuit, they arrive at the Tailtean Plains, where Seros and Nemesis battled long ago.
It's not much further to Kingdom territory. Once we've crossed the border, we'll march through the Tailtean Plains and make our way to Ferdiad.
The plains of Tailtean are the largest in all of Fargus. As I recall, they're also where a well-known battle took place long ago.
We're going by land instead of sea this time, huh? I have to admit, I prefer it this way.
We may have taken a wild little detour, but we're finally back to marching on the Kingdom capital.
Claude, are you sure it would not be prudent to ask the Imperial Army for assistance? They certainly owe us after that last battle.
The
So how are you
Imperial
doing
Army
tonight,
changed
Soup?
course to travel west, and Edelgard went after them. They're well on their way to Aryan Road. Most of the Kingdom's forces have gathered in the west as well. Rhea and her troops are the only ones who fled north.
I don't get it. Sure, it makes sense for the Kingdom to reinforce their position on the Western Front. They're losing ground there after all. But is the King of Fargus really abandoning the defense of his capital city and the Church?
I can't claim to know what his intentions are, but I suspect Dimitri's decided to leave the rest to me.
What's that supposed to mean? What in the world could the king of an enemy territory trust you with?
I think I get it. Dimitri is counting on Claude.
To dissolve the Central Church.
The Central Church is just a millstone around the Kingdom's neck at this point. Dimitri's probably hoping Claude will cut him loose.
Are you suggesting that the king wishes to avoid formally cutting ties with the Central Church and is therefore using us to bring about its demise? I have heard that the Central Church aided the kingdom when civil war broke out. Perhaps Dimitri feels indebted to the Archbishop, and his knightly values demand he not oppose her directly.
Maybe in 2023 I'll actually play a Fire Emblem game. Which one you got in mind? The newest one? 3 Houses? Something older? What? Yeah. Hey Drunken Acid, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? I'm hoping to play that, a Persona, or a Xenoblade. Oh, that's not... any of those would be good. For me, a couple of games I have in mind that I hope to play next year are Astral Chain and Code Vein. I have 5 strikers. Oh, that's a good one.
But that's... No. I suppose this is the nature of war.
I also hope to play the game that kept eluding me all year. Oh, what game is that?
There's more to it than that. The Kingdom and the Church have a long history, full of reasons why the King can't betray them. Long ago, the hero Lug von Blaidd cut down the Adrestian Emperor of his day.
Omori? I've got that on my Steam wish list. I need to see if there's a demo of it to try it out first.
In fact, their battle took place on the Tailtean Plains, which we're just about to cross. The church mediated the conflict and recognized House Blathed's independence, leading to the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. As you might have guessed, that's how they got the holy bit in their name.
So essentially, abandoning the church would mean turning their back on the very group to whom they owe their independence.
And that's why Dimitri wants the fledgling Leicester Federation to do his dirty work and abolish the church in his stead. And that's my guess, anyway. But his reasons are immaterial, since getting rid of the church is what we've been after all along. For the sake of our future and the free world to come, we'll tear down the Central Church and put an end to Rhea.
You can count on it. And if they run off to Ferdiad, we'll just have to conquer the capital to get to them.
That's the spirit. You know, kid, you've really become someone we can depend on. And now, Your Majesty, we await your official order.
You got it, Judith. It's time to fling open the doors to a whole new era. All forces, advance!
Okay. So we do have quite a few maps to go through here. Looks like. So we'll see how long this takes. Battle suggestions. Don't be shy. Speak up if you got a suggestion. You know, I was just thinking how perception of anime has changed over the years. Oh? How so? And did you see what I said last on Discord? Just curious.
I have a proposal.
Let's see. Hone skills to improve combat techniques. Slightly increase the chance of raising the unit's dexterity when leveling up.
I've got an
Unit's
idea.
defense.
I've got an
or
idea.
Unit's charm.
I've got an idea.
Kind of lean towards defense. But
what if we do this instead?
This would be good too. Yeah, let's do defense. Like when Naruto first came out, the guys who wore the Naruto headbands used to be alienated and roundly mocked. Oh, right. Anyway, let's do Leonie's suggestion.
One step at a time.
Sounds good to me. Let's get rolling, everyone. The effects of Leonie's suggestion are now active. Luna and Leonie's support points increased. You have rejoined your allies. New support. I can't hear Arvel anymore. But now, a decade plus later, I see girls everywhere wearing Akatsuki clothing. Oh, that's cool. I can't hear Arvel anymore. Okay.
I'm stuffed. Looks like you can really pack it away too, pal.
Still can't compete with you, Balthus. That sure did hit the spot, though.
Got that right. Now we can charge into tomorrow's battle fully energized.
This isn't a complaint, more a weird wish. Oh, what is? Yeah, I know you're not. If you're talking about what you just said, yeah, I know you're not complaining.
Hey, let's say we make a little bet. See who can go deeper into enemy territory.
Hey, let's say we make a little bet. See who can go deeper in it. Sure, but only to compare results.
Alright, but only to compare who made it farther in the end. No other stakes. I'm not about to risk my life behind enemy lines just to win a bet.
Like, when I go to see the toys kids can get these days, I think, wow, this would have been nice if I had this neat stuff as a kid. Oh, I definitely hear that. I remember years ago, Nerf had released, there was a toy crossbow that Nerf had released years ago, and I was like, wow, I wish that had been around when I was a kid. Wow, I wish more kids liked anime when I was a kid. I don't know, when I was young. I don't know if I could say that, because anime definitely wasn't well known here in the US at that time. But yeah, it changed to when I was a kid to when I was in high school, and yeah, I definitely still get what you're saying. Because high school was when I got into anime. There were about 3 girls in my high school anime club and 25 guys. Oh, wow.
Way I see it, us mercenaries fight for 2 things: gaining renown and staying alive. This isn't some kind of game.
Figured you'd say something like that. You seem like the type.
And yet, you asked me anyway. Don't try to drag me down with you, Balthus.
What's wrong with a little game of chance? It's not like it's evil or something.
But yeah, Soup, I asked if you saw my last message on Discord. Like I said, I'm just curious is all.
Then what would you call it? Financially irresponsible? Because I don't want to end up broke either. Not like some people I know.
Ouch.
You're one tough nut, I'll give you that. But I'm not talking about money. You know what I'm getting at, right? When you're on the battlefield, the only thing you can bet is your life.
That's exactly what I take issue with.
Okay, I know this might sound a little far-fetched, but hear me out.
This ought to be good.
Whatever you do, you'll do it 10 times better if you're having fun, right? That's the key to success.
Sounds about right.
I mean, you're not wrong.
See, so there's nothing wrong with having a little fun on the battlefield. Whether it's with bets or with something else. Living on that edge between victory and death is the key to survival.
Maybe for you, but that's not how everyone else approaches it. I've known plenty of mercs who've said the same thing, but they never made it back home. In fact, you're the only one of them who's still kicking. So I'm sorry, but I have to disagree.
You know, you and I have a lot in common. We're practically kindred spirits. But this is the one thing we don't see eye to eye on. Strange, isn't it?
From where I'm standing, the only strange thing is the way you're thinking about this.
Well, I guess the bet's off then. Let's just put this little chat behind us and give it our all tomorrow.
Sounds good. Just don't get too reckless and wind up losing your head, okay?
Luna and Balthus have attained support level B. What does annoy me though is kids who have never played a video game in their life grow up to be casted as the voice of Mario in a big motion picture. Oh, really? He's never played at all? Not even a Mario game? Anyway, sorry I kept asking about that. Let's see. Any other? Oh, okay.
I want to apologize again. I'm really sorry. I can't believe I tried to kill you.
It's all right. I know that wasn't really you.
Still, the one who did it was a part of me. Literally. You asked me about this before. About some mysterious presence within me.
Okay, so you know how there was this time where people didn't believe girls actually played video games? Called them fake gamer girls? Yep. Still kind of a problem? It's a little complicated. I'm not sure if it's so much... Well, Chris Pratt is 100% a fake gamer boy. Oh, okay, gotcha. So the guy's never... You're basically saying the guy's never even picked up a game controller. Like, doesn't know most of the most basic of gaming stuff. Yeah, that's pretty bad then. He'd probably be the kind of person to fail at the Cuphead tutorial like that one IGN journalist.
That's right. Well, sorry I couldn't give you a straight answer back then. Arval told me not to tell anyone.
Like Hollywood scriptwriters who have people playing video games on screen with a PlayStation controller, but the sounds are the Atari console version of Pac-Man? Oh, right. Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it?
That's the name of the presence that was inside my head, by the way. The one that took control of my body and tried to kill you. Or maybe it was someone else entirely. The one that called himself Epimenides.
Arval and Epimenides, I wonder what manner of beings they are.
Beats me. And it's not like I can just go and ask them now. Honestly, I kinda wish I'd talked to Arval more now that I can't.
That's how these things work, sadly. When you're ready to talk, the person you want to talk to is no longer there.
There's still so much I don't know. Remember how I got trapped inside that void with Claude and the others after our fight? That's when Arval used the name Epimenides, and then tried to kill us.
Are Arval and Epimenides the same being?
I'd like to think they're different, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Epimenides is just Arval's true identity. I don't know if they were just using me, or if they had some other goal in mind. All I've got are a bunch of mysteries that I'll probably never solve.
I did notice one thing.
What's that?
It was when we were fighting and you were being manipulated. It seemed like Arval was trying to keep your body from getting hurt. They could have fought more recklessly. I don't see why it would have made a difference to them, but they were making sure you weren't harmed.
That's surprising.
Seriously, Arval was protecting me?
It's just a feeling I got. But yes, I think that could have been the case.
I guess Arval's the only one who knows the truth. Or as the Saros folks say, only the goddess knows, right? But hey, thanks for telling me that. Really. It does make me feel better. I've got no choice now but to keep moving forward. Live out the destiny the two of us once shared. Funny, I came here to apologize, but you ended up cheering me up instead. I'll catch you later, okay?
Only the goddess knows, Well, the goddess may have been the one telling you that.
Lena and Kanako have attained support level A. Like, for some reason, there's a lot of people in Hollywood who just don't get video games or animation of any kind. Oh, that's definitely true. Sadly. Like, look how big the animation industry is, and yet there's a lot of people that still don't take it seriously.
Hey, Lysithia. Taking a little break?
Ah, Hilda. Yes, I reached a good stopping point in my latest magical research.
Wow, your dedication to that is really something else. Still, it's break time. Do you want to chat?
All right.
Yes! Okay, hit me with your best gossip.
Well, I heard Holst took quite the active role in our last battle. Your brother is such a valiant warrior. There truly is no end to the tales of his mighty victories.
Yeah, I guess. Though honestly, I care more about him coming home alive and in one piece. He's the head of House Goneril now, so he shouldn't be running around like he's got lives to spare.
With this war going, I doubt he has much choice. All the other nobles are relying on him. We are all envious you have such a powerful and upstanding head of your house. Your land should be in good hands for many years to come.
Speaking of years to come, I haven't heard anything about who the big lug is gonna marry. I mean, it's possible he just hasn't found anyone he likes, but that only makes me more worried.
Perhaps he'd have time to look if he wasn't so concerned about you.
Oh well, he's popular enough with the ladies, so I'm sure he'll be fine. What about you, Lysithia? I haven't heard anything about you inheriting your family's title. Or being involved with a special someone?
Involved? No. I'm simply making my own way as best I can.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. What about your family? I'm sure they'd give you a shoulder to lean on.
My parents have already been through a great deal. I don't want to be more of a burden.
Well then, how about me?
What do you mean?
Well, since I don't have to take over House Goneril, my schedule's clear for, pretty much forever. And that means I've got time to help a cutie like you with whatever. I can be your second family.
Right. The thing is, I'm not sure I could do that. Ask you for help, I mean.
Well, it's not like you have to suddenly dump everything on me all at once. We can take it slow. Baby steps and all that.
I'm not following.
Okay, so if we're gonna be our own little family, the first thing we do is try living like one. Maybe we could bunk together, or just...
I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back, and let me go and catch up on chat. Case in point, the recently ousted president of Disney famously said adults don't watch animation. Or at last year's Academy Awards, where they said animation is what kids love and adults endure. Yeah, I definitely was not happy with that last one. I wasn't aware the former Disney president said anything like that, though. Talking about being out of touch. Especially with the founder's ideals about animation. He's probably rolling in his grave now. Anyway, unrelated, but I would like to say I feel super bad for Advance Wars fans. Oh, what happened? What happened there?
What are you doing, Hilda?
You're such a hard worker, Lysithea. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you. And since I'm your big sister now, you can count on me for anything. I mean it, okay? Anything.
You're treating me like a child. But I suppose I could get used to it.
You're such a cutie. I can't stand it.
Is that all of them? Yeah, okay. Alright. Got some activities to do. Well, they've waited forever to get anything, then the reboot camp got announced only to be shelved, possibly forever. Oh, dude, when did that happen? Well, I mean, when did it get shelved?
Right.
I'm so glad you're all right, Luna. Could you give me a more detailed description of what happened? What did you see and hear? I think it could help us figure out the true identity of those who slither in the dark. When Russia declared war on Ukraine, World War events doomed the game. Oh, fudge. That sucks. No problem, but where should I start? Let's see. Arvel went and... No, wait. I probably need to explain who Arvel is, huh? Okay, so basically, there's this voice that's been in my head. You know what? Never mind. It sounds like this could take a while. They might cause another disturbance if we don't take action.
I'll take care of this.
Right now, we need to prioritize ending the war. Let's make sure we're fully prepared. Claude's plan is becoming clear to everyone now. So even though I'm a former Imperial general, people are slowly starting to treat me better. Except now they come up and talk to me for no reason. I'm not a noble anymore, so I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
rough. I bet they're just trying to make connections with Imperial nobility. That's probably true, but I have no intention of inheriting my family title or taking on those responsibilities. All I wish is for a peaceful world where I can nap as much as I please. That's it.
Looking good. Did you know?
I know it's kinda late to bring this up, but I don't agree with how we've been fighting. You must feel the same way, right? Come on, you can tell me. I guess our decisions have been a little haphazard. Like we're just rolling with the punches. There's nothing wrong with that. We did the best with the hand we were dealt. Then what do you have a problem with? We fought all day but never get to party. Claude's usually all about that. Once this battle's over, I'm gonna insist he throw us a banquet. I'm talking pork, poultry, and the biggest hunks of meat mutton you've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
The captain's been on edge since our last major battle. I know he used to be in the Knights of Saros, but something tells me that's not the only reason why. But I can't get up the courage to ask him. Maybe I'll see if Alois knows anything.
We must speak.
If Archbishop Rhea is gone, will Fodlan and Bridget be becoming closer? Though Bridget does not have any other friendships except the Church and Empire. If all goes according to Claude's plan, you'll be able to build relationships with the Kingdom and Federation too. Yes, that is what I am wishing. I am hoping we can do it. never really got the concept of faith, so it's hard for me to understand the Archbishop's followers. Though Eddie and Claude have earned their people's trust too. In a way, I guess that's almost the same. And now these two forces of faith are clashing. I can't imagine the goddess one having anything to do with a conflict like this.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's no way she would. But even if she were involved, I doubt she'd interfere directly. Right, and if she did involve herself, I'd honestly rather she didn't. She didn't.
Hold on a moment. What seems to be the problem?
Most of the Central Church's followers who lived in Garreg Mach fled to the kingdom. However, some went into Burgundy territory and are now somewhere in Leicester. We won't be able to let our guard down, even if we do take out the Archbishop. The game was 100% finished, due to come out any day, but now nobody knows if or when it might be released. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully it will.
You there.
You might have picked up on this during the Battle of Garreg Mach, but Lady Rhea is not to be underestimated. Not to mention she's probably furious right now. She's usually so tranquil and composed. I shudder to think what she'll do when she's enraged.
Ready and willing.
You better make sure you're fully prepared. Good luck out there, Luna.
Let's talk. Excellent.
Rejoice, Luna, for my brother has come to our aid. My dear brother over here told me this was to be your final battle, so I came running. I even spoke to the king directly about it this time, though I may have massaged the truth a little. An Elmiran general has sworn to aid us in a battle that will change the fate of Fodlan.
I see.
Isn't this a perfect picture of the future His Majesty wants to create? Ha! Once this war is done, I'll get you over to Elmira next.
Listen up.
I understand that we gotta get Rhea out of the picture, but do we really have to kill her? Maybe she'll just give up and back down on her own.
Let's see.
She might, and if we were to go somewhere far away and never make contact with anyone ever again, that could reduce her influence, which is the main issue. She could go someplace that's like the village I'm from. That might do the trick. Ugh.
Excuse me. A moment.
It's clear Claude intends to end this war as swiftly as possible. And you know what that means. I do. I have less time to make a name for myself in this war, which could make it harder to bring about House Nouvelle's restoration. So I shall have to make everyone aware of my magical prowess right here and now. Sure, have at it. If His Majesty had to choose between sacrificing the Central Church or the people of Fargus, he'd sacrifice the Church, even if everyone in the kingdom hated him for it. Sorry, my dog is not one to behave tonight, as you can probably tell. But if that happens, then I'm sure he'll I just don't know what I can do. Suggest he talk to Claude. Why not try talking to Claude? I'm sure he'd understand how you feel.
I don't think so.
I'm a former enemy. I don't have the right to. No, this is too important to let that get in the way. Thanks, Luna. I think I will talk to Claude. I want to help how I can and repay the debt I owe him. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, everything's fine, so it's just windy. But yeah, Soup, I'm sorry for going on about my question earlier.
Hey.
Once the central church is gone, the eastern half of Fargus will be without a clear governing church. I could see the western church trying to take it under their influence, but... Oh, shoot, I missed that. The Archbishop's followers would never accept that, nor would they submit to the Southern Church without protestation. Perhaps then the Eastern Church? Or I suppose it's possible that Northern Church could spring up from the ashes of all this.
My father was running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I know it wasn't appropriate, but I couldn't help but laugh. But I'm glad he survived. No matter how much I hate him, he's still my father.
Let's think about that.
This battle will surely take a major turning point in Fodlan's history. It's overwhelming to think that I'll be a part of that. If I survive, I want to paint a picture of the battle. I feel like somehow it's my duty to do so. Claude's grown into a fine young man. Don't you think he's a rather dignified king? I wonder what Tiana would say if she could see him now.
I have to tell you.
Anyway, enough on that. I have to say, I never thought Nader would come rushing to our aid. Getting past Fodlan's throat must have been tough. You'd never guess he went through all that just looking at him. That guy's really something else.
Excuse me. It's good to see you again.
I'm glad you and Claude made it back unharmed. I was so confused when you got caught in that strange magic and vanished. Yeah, about that. I'm really sorry. I can't believe I attacked you. Don't worry about it. I know you weren't in control of yourself.
Greetings.
It is not an exaggeration to say that Fodlan's history has always been intertwined with the Central Church. But we will put an end to that and uproot that notion. I might be crushed under the weight of such a momentous responsibility. Do you not feel the same way?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I guess it is a huge responsibility.
Do my ears deceive
Humph, you do not sound perturbed at all. You could do with a little more passion. You may be a mere mercenary, but you cannot become apathetic. It is people like you who will play a key role in the coming age, not us nobles. Though I certainly do not intend to exit from history's stage entirely. For I am none other than Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. Ha 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 ha.
Look who it is. How's that?
We're finally approaching the end of the war. You going to be okay, Luna? No, I'm not worried you'll attack one of our allies again. Really. But that Arval being is gone now, right?
Right on.
I'll be fine. I can still fight. Well, I trust you. Just tell me immediately if anything feels off. Thanks to you, I had the chance to speak with Edelgard and Dimitri directly. What happens next is up to them. We've got our own fight to finish.
One step at a time.
We shall emerge victorious and usher in a new era. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a short break, so if there's anything you need to do, now would be a good time, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, I'm back, and welcome to David and Dragoon to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Let me turn this off. David says, hunger is the true enemy. And Dragoon says, hey, I'm going to play a bit of a story mode in Supremacy MMA and then raid the stream. Sounds good. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's see. Still got some people to talk to, and then I gotta use my activity points. Activity and training points.
Hey there. Come here.
There's been a stalemate at the Western Front for quite some time, but it's not hard to imagine the kingdom getting overwhelmed there. The people in the Western region will fight to the death if the kingdom is ever in danger. But the lords there don't get along, and there's plenty of bad blood between the Western Church and the Central Church, too. I'm sure morale will only grow with the King of Fargus and Aryan Road. But I doubt that would ever be enough to send the Imperial Army running on its own.
What did you need?
My job is to take note of what you all accomplish and report to Her Majesty the Emperor. I'm not spying, I assure you. I simply report what I've seen.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I'll tell you, Lady Rhea is the last person in the world I want to see. I owe her a great debt, but our relationship is more complicated than that. I wanted to turn my back on it all, so I ran away. Despite that, here I am again.
We have work to do.
All I can do now is see how things play out. It's time to end this.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Listen to this. I was able to get my little brother at Garreg Mach, and I was able to see my little brother at Garreg Mach, and he's doing well. I was so glad he wasn't on the enemy side. We wished each other the best, and then went our separate ways.
Got it.
Gosh, I can't wait for this war to be over, and everyone will be able to laugh together again, no matter where they're from.
Well,
People in the kingdom have taken the Central Church's protection as a given their entire lives. I doubt their hearts will change so easily, even if we do remove Lady Rhea and the Central Church. The people will never trust the ones who deposed her, no matter how hard the kings try to smooth it over. Maybe so, but this is the only way to bring about the future we want. I guess now isn't the time to be wondering who exactly is included in this future we're dreaming about. Anyway, no point in dwelling on that right now. All that right now. It won't matter a bit if we lose.
Let's get to work.
I'm a devout believer from the kingdom, so I admit my feelings on this are complicated. But it's part of my job to be on the winning side.
Hey, what's going on?
We've been doing nothing but running around fighting, but we can take it. The Federation Army is bursting with motivation. We can't wait to bring about a new era for Fodlan. I'm going to give them what for. Just you watch.
Did you need me?
Hey Luna, I heard you were having some trouble. Is everything okay now? All that's left is to take down Lady Rhea. I really hope that will end the war for good. No one wants the war to go on any longer than it has to. I'm sure it'll end once we take out the person causing it. I know Lady Rhea and the church are the reason for all this, but I do feel kind of sorry for them.
Do it.
Anyway, first things first. We got a battle to win. Let's do this.
Thoughts?
Have you heard about the town hidden under Garreg Mach? It's like a sunless trash pit for people who have nowhere else to go.
Okay, so
I used to live there myself, so I went to check on how things were now, but it hasn't changed a bit. It was just as peaceful as ever despite the war raging above. Maybe once this whole thing's over, those people can finally come out and live in the sun again.
Hold on.
I've already put many former comrades back into the dirt, but I'll probably kill far more in the coming battle. I can almost hear her screaming at me about it, with good intentions, mind.
Let's do this.
I want to stop giving people reasons to yell at me. Let's make this the last time, Luna.
Excuse me. Did you need something?
We could end up facing off against the Archbishop's assistant Sedith in the next battle. He helped me out a lot during my days at the Officers' Academy. He comes off all stern and scary, but he can be really nice. I truly hope he survives the coming battle. I don't think Lady Rhea and the Knights will go to Ferdiad.
Let me see.
I get the feeling they'll want to fight on the Tailteam Plains.
Let's see.
Yeah, they'd be in an enclosed space with no reinforcements. Maybe they could hold out for a while, but there's no way they'd win.
Exactly, and there's another reason too. Saint Seros vanquished Nemesis, the King of Liberation, on the Tailteam Plains long ago. If they restage that battle, the Central Church can once again display their authority to all of Fodlan.
That's all.
That's what I imagine Lady Rhea is thinking at least, but it's only a guess. I would also prefer to fight on the plains if possible. I don't want any towns to get drawn into our battle.
What did you need?
The Federation army took out Thunder Catherine, right? She was one of the Holy Knights of Seros. This is just a rumor, but I heard she was Count Karin's daughter from the kingdom. If that's true, House Karin might hold a grudge against us. And I may have mispronounced that, I don't know. I don't remember.
Over here.
Hey, Commander! Word is that the war is almost over. Is that true? Once it's all done and dusted, I'm going to start a new life outside Deirdre. You should think about what's next for you, too, if you haven't already. You can't be a mercenary with no battles to fight. Okay, now to the training instructor.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Training is pointless if it doesn't feel like true combat. Come at me with the intent to kill.
If I were facing you in true combat, I'd be running for the hills right now.
Wait, is that it?
Prowess means nothing without resolve.
Agnia's arrow.
Hey, a new power. All right.
I am capable of so much more.
That was a good experience for both of us.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
Time to whip my muscles into shape. They're gonna be begging for mercy by the time I'm done with them.
Could you do your muscle training another day? I doubt I'd be able to keep up.
Nicely done. Not bad.
I am capable of so much more.
How's this gonna help?
Not gonna forget this.
No one can beat us.
Hey, a new power. All right.
This better not be one of those weird powers.
Just gonna let my muscles do their thing.
Can I take a nap yet?
This will help everyone out.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
No one can beat us.
Hey, I'm getting better.
I am capable of so much more.
Another trick up the old sleeve.
A wooden cutout of me would have provided you with more assistance.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
This will help everyone out.
There must be more to this.
Just gonna let my muscles do their thing.
Can I take a nap yet?
This will help everyone out.
This power will help me soar.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
I had this power within me all the while?
Well, there's one MMA game I'm never playing again. Oh, was it that bad, Dragoon?
Time to work you into shape.
It's so janky that it feels like button masher that needs finesse. Ah,
I hope to
okay.
master this
Gotcha.
quickly.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Wow, that hit the spot! I'm so glad we're friends.
This is delicious. I feel my strength returning.
Bonds among the three of you grew significantly stronger. Raphael and Hulk's support points increased significantly.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Hey, you gotta hear this!
What's up, Raphael? You're looking extra cheerful today.
Have you seen the looks on all the soldiers' faces lately? Don't they seem way more motivated?
Oh yeah, I was wondering what was going on with that.
Well, I was curious too, so I asked. And you know what they said?
Is it because we're winning the war? Lots of victories always boost morale.
Makes sense. Anyway, that's not the reason this time. They all said it was because of the food.
You don't mean...
Yep. They've all been eating the dishes we came up with. You know, with the smoked meat and the rotten food.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to call it rotten? In any case, our hard work definitely paid off. And the food's great too, if I do say so myself.
Right? I could eat that stuff over and over again and never get sick of it.
And it's a big hit with the soldiers too. They said they actually get excited for mealtime now.
Plus, it's made them fight way harder in battle.
I'm really glad everyone's so happy with it. Makes all our effort feel completely worthwhile.
You bet. See, food's important no matter who, when, or where you are.
Yeah, back in my mercenary days, I'd scarf down any old scrap so long as I was full at the end of it. But I've changed my outlook. Honestly, I feel like I can work even harder now that I can look forward to all my meals. And I never would have gotten here without you, Raphael. Thanks.
Huh. I was just thinking the same thing about you. Guess we helped each other equally.
You know, I scrounged up every last piece of gold I could find just so I could go to the Officers Academy and become a knight. But once it shut down, opening the inn was basically my only option. But then, running the inn helped me realize all sorts of important stuff too. And now I'm sure, once this war's all wrapped up, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to become the best innkeeper in all of Foldland.
Sounds like a solid plan. But you'll probably need to up your cooking game even more if that's the end goal.
Yeah, I bet I'll have to train under a real great chef to get me where I want to be.
Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna come up with a brand new style of cooking. Something that'll really work my muscles.
What would that even look like?
Well, I don't know. I haven't invented it yet. Whatever the case, I know what I want to do now. Hey, what do you say to tagging along with me? I think you've got a real knack for this cooking stuff.
Well, think about it. Just be ready to have me showing up at your doorstep if the mercenary work ever dries up.
So you're gonna stick to being a hired hand, huh? Well, as long as that's what you want to do. Oh, but keep an eye out for an invitation from me. You'll definitely have to come over and try all the rotten food I cook up.
Seriously, stop calling it that. But thanks. I'm looking forward to it, Raphael.
Luna and Raphael have attained support level A.
Just the person I was looking for. Do you have plans for the rest of the day?
No, not really. I'm surprisingly free for once. Thought I'd put in some extra training.
An admirable use of time. But I have a task I could use your help with that should prove even more enriching than training. Will you join me?
Hey, if you're asking, I'm in.
I thought as much. Come, we leave at once.
Holst, isn't this...
Shh! Lower your voice. There may well be sentries on patrol nearby.
So this is enemy territory. Great.
See that encampment over there? They set up just a few days ago. It's difficult to tell from here, but it doesn't seem to be that big of an operation.
Wait, so this is a recon mission? Don't we have scouts for this sort of thing?
I've been trying to ascertain how far the enemy has advanced. But lately, they've tightened up their security. Too many of our scouts have gone missing. I thought it would be more efficient to look into the matter personally.
Still, I've never heard of a Duke doing recon.
It saves everyone time if I do it myself, and I don't have to risk any more valuable soldiers. And besides, this way I can gain even more experience in the field. Even better than training, wouldn't you say?
Speak for yourself. I had no idea what I was getting into, so I'm not close to ready for whatever's ahead.
I know you're not the type to go down so easily. Trust me, you'll thank me for this later. Ah, and don't make light of reconnaissance. There are many lessons to be learned out here that training could never hope to teach you.
All right, so what's next? We gonna take a closer look?
Might as well, yes. It couldn't hurt to get into a little scuffle and gauge the enemy's strength.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to see you fight up close. All right, let's do this.
That's the spirit. Now let's move.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here!
Seems we've been spotted. My name is Holst Sigisvald Goneril. Those with any skill or courage, have at thee.
Why tell the enemy your name? Maybe recon really isn't his thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Luna and Holst have attained support level B.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Let us give it our utmost.
I sure hope it's something I can actually do.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
Come on, we'll do it together.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I will see it done speedily.
We'll figure something out if we work together.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I'll do what I can.
Bear witness to my true power! We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Let's get it done.
What? Me? Fine.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Right. Let's get this out of the way.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both. I always get the job done, and I'm thorough. Leave it to me.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, let's see.
My instruction comes at a high price.
I'll take what I can get.
Can't wait to get back out there.
Mastery is within my grasp.
This should come in handy.
I'll remember this.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Hello again, Drunken Acid. Again, how you doing tonight? Okay, let's see how much of this map we can get through tonight. I don't think I'm going to be finishing up this game tonight, but let's see what we can get done. Victory conditions. Defeat the mortal savant and other enemies. The Overlord is surrounded. Okay, she's definitely not going to take part in this, so let's see who else can go. Okay, she looks good.
Let's go.
I'll let him stay, but someone's gonna have to take over further back. Let's see. Alright, he'll do.
My muscles will see me through.
I'll handle this.
Okay, let's go. 507 minutes, alright?
Let's do this thing. We have to just hang in there and make it through. A disadvantage is nothing to fear. We will turn this around.
Defeat the mortal savant and their allies. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
You all better keep up.
You're pretty amazing, all right.
You can't let it end like this.
Let's get started.
Defeat the messenger to stop them from preparing supplies. Alrighty, I'll go take care of that real quick.
Yay! We captured it!
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Wounds are severe.
I have to fall back.
Lend me your strength!
Come with me.
Defeat 300 enemies, okay?
Let's do this!
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
We can overcome any hardship, including this one.
Is that all we've got?
Yeah, right.
Does the enemy seem kind of weak? This is making me look freakishly strong. A skilled hawk hides its talons. Maybe you're the same, Hilda.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Galatia General.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Alright, yeah, let's just go take care of that. Oh wait, I still gotta do the 300 enemies thing. That won't take much longer, I'm almost done with that now.
Oh yeah! Am I amazing or what?
You're putting in the work today, Hilda. See? You can do it if you try.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
Oh, Dragon Ball Evolution story mode, if you skip the cinematics, is only around an hour long. Oh, okay. Are you playing that now? Or have you already played it? Yeah, let's go take care of the...
No problem, I got it. This will help secure our victory.
I played it on stream and blew right through it. The story mode has you face Piccolo like 6 times. Oh, okay.
We said we'd defend this place, and we did.
Well, that was a short one. And I got S rank, so...
See? I can pull my weight too.
Okay, yeah, this is the final chapter, so... Probably won't finish tonight, but maybe next week I will. Next Saturday I will.
Your Majesty, I am glad to see that you are safe.
I read through some of the cutscenes which look just awful when then I'm like, just get me through this copy and paste DBZ Budokai game. Oh, okay.
I am fine, Gustav. My apologies for worrying you. What is your report on the situation in the West?
For the moment, we are holding the line against the Empire's offensive. The news that your Majesty has arrived at the
So you're saying you'd probably recommend Budokai over that game, huh?
Unfortunately, the same can be said for our enemy. The Emperor pursued me here, and should be joining her forces at the front. But no matter how high the enemy's morale, they will not find Aryan Road an easy prize to take.
In that case, perhaps our concern should lie with Lady Rhea and the Knights of Seros.
Ah, yes. The Kingdom army parted with them to deal with the Imperial forces here in the west. I have heard nothing of their fate since. Were they able to reach Camulus safely?
No, Your Majesty. They have stopped in the northern region of the Tailtean Plains to prepare for battle.
They intend to meet the Federation army there?
It is likely they determined that with the Kingdom army unable to leave the Western Front, they would not be able to withstand a siege at Camulus.
They have assessed the situation correctly then. The Kingdom army cannot spare enough troops to break a siege at this moment.
But if Camulus is taken, Ferdiad itself may well fall to the forces of Leicester.
To prepare for that contingency, I have ordered our citizens in the capital and the surrounding area to evacuate to Gautier territory. But does Claude
I'd recommend a Dragon Ball blow-up doll before I recommend you play through the story mode. Oh, okay.
Your Majesty, a message from Duke Fraldarius. The Imperial Army seems to be taking more aggressive action. He would like you to brief the commanders on the current state of the war.
Understood. I will be there shortly.
But Your Majesty, what of the Central Church?
Gustav, we will do what must be done to safeguard our people, no matter how great the cost. Were we to bow down to the Empire and accept the Southern Church, Fargus would fall to ruin. A great many of our people would die. However, the Federation has shown us a way to avoid such a terrible fate.
Then there is truly no other way?
We are deeply indebted to the Central Church. Yet it is a debt that I cannot repay. I will gladly accept whatever punishment I must. If it means saving even one more of my people's lives, then as the King of Fargus, no sacrifice is too great. Forgive me, Gustav.
Your Majesty, if this is the path you have chosen, then I will walk it with you until the very end.
Okay, let's see what rewards we get. The enemy has already retreated from here. Some useful items have been left behind. Mine where your enemy army is stationed. 2 tunnels have already been established. You decide to mine ore from one of them. Mithril or arcane crystal? Can't remember which I have more of. I guess I'll go with arcane crystal. Total enemies defeated in this chapter, so I'm gonna have to come back for that. You met a merchant who has run a stall. We can't do business here anymore with all these bandits around, so we'll let this go for cheap before it gets stolen. You shall obtain the following: 10 each of turnips, chickpeas, and cabbage. Here lives a widow who lost her husband in the war. She has something she wants to give you. This belonged to my husband who died in battle. Would it be useful to you? 3 master seals, thank you. Okay, I think that's everything in this area. So let's go back to base for now. Let's see, facilities.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we can't do that. But we can do this. Let's see, I need veteran training gear.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Veteran training gear, I think is what I said I needed, right? Yeah.
Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
My instruction comes at a high price.
A new power, is it? Excellent.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Hey, that's not half bad.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here for tonight, and we'll finish this up next week. So, hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. As always, you can follow my YouTube channel link below to see my past streams, as well as my Twitter to be notified when I go live or for other announcements. And I will be back. I'll be back tomorrow night for more of Ease the Oath in Felghana. So I hope I'll see you then. If you stick around, I'll be dropping a raid. Let's see who we're going to raid tonight. Let's see. Okay, no Shion. Let's see. Let's go ahead and raid Luna Topaz, who's playing Dead by Daylight, so hope you stick around for that. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a great night and take care, everyone. Bye.